here today to tell you all about how to make a salad for lunch, because a lot of times I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to lunchtime. And I'm sure all of you probably have been there many times and just don't know what to make. So today what we're going to do is we're going to find our handy dandy half-eaten chicken rotisserie from Publix. And I kind of picked this bad boy up a few days ago, and he's just been chilling in my refrigerator. And so we're going to pick some of his legs off and throw that in my salad. Along with, I have a whole bowl of organic spinach. Yes, regular spinach will work just fine, but for me, I like the taste of organic spinach. I know. So, the next step, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the ingredients that we're putting inside of said salad. I have grape tomatoes. I'm kind of a weirdo, like, I don't know what it is, but I go for Simple Truth organic grape tomatoes because, again, I like the taste. There's something about the flavor of regular, like, grape tomatoes that just has this weird after-film taste thing. I don't know what it is. So I like the taste of very fresh tomatoes. And so I'm going to put probably 5 or 6. These are 0 points, guys, as you know if you've been following the Watchers for a while. And I'm going to put a handful of those suckers in the bowl. So next, what we have is we have a cucumber. Now, usually I would buy a way longer cucumber. I did. It's back in the fridge, but I went ahead and cut it up so you wouldn't have to hear all the crinkled wrappers and all that. So this is how much of my cucumber. Again, it's an English organic cucumber. I don't know what it is again, but I like the taste of organic cucumber because I feel like when I tried it the last 3 times at a certain grocery store, that it tasted like gasoline. So it might be my taste buds, but I don't know if any of you have had that problem. So I go for the organic. It's a little bit more expensive, but for me, I'll actually eat it and not let it rot in the fridge. So there you go. And then I end up saving money anyway because I'm eating the thing. All right, so I'm going to cut this up, and we're just going to... I'm always in a hurry at least because I have so much going on. Like my husband's coming home soon from work and everything else. So we're just going to cut this, and I'm cutting. I don't care how this is chopped, it's all going to the same place anyway. But this whole salad is 6 points. That's what I've realized, is this whole salad, 6 points. And that's because mainly the dressing. The dressing that I had chosen today is Garlic Expressions. And this stuff in particular is 4 points for 2 tablespoons. And you want to stick with 2 points with it, then just do 1 tablespoon. But this is called Garlic Expressions. It's a salad dressing and marinade, and I love it. It's really kind of hard to find recently. I don't know why. But in the southeast of U.S., you can find it for a calorie count of 55, total fat of 5, no trans fat, no saturated fat. Total carbs is 3, sugars 3, protein 0, and it is great. It's only got cider vinegar, canola oil, cane sugar, fresh garlic cloves, salt, spices, and natural gum. And it's made with California garlic. So you just shake it super good, and that's what you get. Actually, I realized this one doesn't really have much left in it. It kind of does. Hopefully this isn't the one that expired. Nope, we're good. So it's also cholesterol-free and gluten-free. So I thought that was really awesome. So we'll work with that in just a second. So the next step here is I'm going to go ahead and cut this lovely half of my red pepper. Now this is not organic. I went ahead and just, because these are kind of expensive anyway for a pepper, just getting the regular ones, and honestly I usually cook with them, or I eat it so fast I try not to think about if it's organic or not, whatever. It's a red pepper. So, here we go. I'm not an expert here, people. I'm not a chef by any means. My husband usually makes all my meals for me. If he's not here, I'll make my own breakfasts and lunches, but I usually have him in charge of dinner. Right, okay. So we're just going to do this. And I'm kind of shaky because I'm super hungry today, and I waited way too long to eat because I've been so busy. So I'm just cutting all this up as much and as fast as possible. Now I do have a trick for you that does work a heck of a lot faster, and I'll show that to you. The Vidalia Chop Wizard, okay? This sucker is amazing with cutting up onions, green peppers, red peppers, whatever kind of fruits, vegetables, whatever. This is fantastic. And it has 2 different grading things on it. It's got like a small one and a larger one. And I thought that was really, really cool to put that in the mix. So that's the Vidalia onion chopper. You can find this. It's one of those I've seen on TV products, but I've had this for 3 years and it is awesome. It's only about $19.95, I believe, last I checked, but it's probably cheaper now. Now what we get to do is we get to poke our eggs. So you do the bottom side, and what I'm doing here is I put in this much water that it adds for the hard eggs, because nobody wants a soft egg, we want hard ones. So we're gonna go with, we put the water already in the thing, and this is a Dash egg cooker. And you can find that on Amazon pretty cheap, and they are a lifesaver when it comes to boiled, hard-boiled eggs. You can also do poached eggs with it, but my preference is definitely the hard egg. It'll be good for around the Easter time, if you're looking to make deviled eggs, or whatever, which is kind of a funny thing to make on Easter. Okay, so poke the hole of these. This helps it not explode. Putting heat on it. Yes, I've had these things crash in my hand before, and I'm sure everybody loves when that happens. But you just be very careful. Hopefully that worked. There we go. Haha! Yeah. Okay, so you put that there. Then it's very simple. You just put the lid on, like so. And then you turn on the button. Oh! And this sucker will go until 12 minutes. You put it on for 12 minutes and you have hard-boiled eggs and the stupid thing will work. Okay, so then you add your peppers to your bowl that you're eating. Making a salad is super boring, so why not just go with it with me, right? Okay. And it's better this way than to say, I know, I'm just going to go out and get a sandwich because I'm going to not know the sodium content of it. And I'm going to eat it, and then I'm going to regret it later when I get on the scale and go, why did I gain weight? So I decided to make a freaking salad today. Here it is. It's really not that bad. But these are the eggs that I use in the product. It's Eggland's Best Organic Eggs. Yes, again with the organic. Okay, I'll tell you a little background story about my eggs. When I was having horrible IBS back when I had problems with other diets and I had realized I was allergic to certain things and chemicals and all this stuff, and my bowels were outrageous and the IBS was kicking big time, I got tired of going to the toilet, so I decided to go organic for a while. And so when I did that and I tried to go back to regular eggs, I started having problems with my bowels again and my stomach and TMI for sure, but that's why I started doing organic eggs. And I do take dairy supplements because I have a really sensitive stomach when it comes to dairy, so I'm very particular on the kinds of dairy that I eat. So, yay, has been picked at. I'll tell you, I feel like a bird. I'm like, cannibalism. But, so, we're just gonna start. Oh, you know what we need with the chicken, though? We can't just start throwing protein in there and not count it, right? I got this at Best Buy like 11 years ago, and it's still kicking. Here we go. I'm gonna do 3 ounces of chicken because that's what I usually do when I do salads. And chicken in the fridge to stay in there, I'd say no more than 5 days. Everybody's different, has a different thing. If it's slimy, throw it away. I'm a big person about smells and stuff, and if it stinks, I ain't eating it. If your mushrooms smell like fish, throw them away. I mean that. Okay, so I don't even know how because we just bought them and they smell. So they are gone. And they were gross. They were way too ripe and weird, and I don't even know. So we're at 169. We gotta get to 3. Come on, chicken. Man, this stuff is crazy, right? Wait. Oh, see, I'm taking the skin off. Don't eat this. This is more fat on your stomach. Do you see this? Yeah, this is like, it's like skin. And no. Throw it away. Don't even eat it. Look at it. Ew. That goes down to your intestines and your butt and everything else, and that's what creeps up in the weight and the scale. Don't eat it. I know it tastes good at the time. Okay. Ooh, we're 236. We're almost there. Oh. Wait. Exactly at 3 ounces. So, the bowl that we got going on here. And, so we're just picking the chicken. There we are. Alright, it's pretty cut up, so we're just gonna throw that in there, okay? We have this, what we got here, my other one's dirty, so we're gonna use my 1 tablespoon here, and I always measure out my, this because, trust me, you will want way more than what's in this little thing here. So I do 2 of these for 4 points because I had the points due. Might as well do that instead of eating something really stupid. So, put these in here. I shook it really well before. And a little bit of garlic pieces are coming out there. And your salad. The egg beater thing is really hot. Okay, so that's it. And all we're going to do is wait for these eggs to get done, and I'm going to take them out and run them under cold water. It will be done and ready for your salad. So that's it. Stay tuned for this coming week for the weigh-in for week 6. See you next time. Please subscribe below, and I will see you next time. Bye.